Hi there, everyone, and welcome to the next installment of our time management series. In this session, we're going to be talking about Microsoft OneNote. I think this is a really great tool. I like to use it. I haven't been using it for all that long, but it is something that I've really taken an interest in lately. But as I said in a previous video, I think it's really great to explore different tools that are out there as far as organization and time management is concerned, because you never really know what's going to work for you and um, what things might change for your organizational style and what things might work for you in the future, or things that worked for you in the past that might not anymore. So the first thing that you need to know about OneNote is that you have to have a Microsoft account. So that means you have to have the Microsoft Office suite, I think. I have the Microsoft Office free download from Temple. So if you don't know about that, you can get a free download of Microsoft Office through the university. If you log into your TU portal, on the main page there on the left, it'll say Microsoft Download, and you finish the instructions that they give you, and voila, you have a free copy of Microsoft Office. As far as I know, it's only free while you're a student, but I have no idea how they decide to discontinue your service. I don't know if it's just linked to your email account, so if your email is still active, um, it may or may not still work for you. I don't know, I haven't experienced that yet. But it's still a great resource to utilize, even if you only have maybe a year or so left at Temple. I think it's a great thing to take advantage of. But anyway, Microsoft OneNote is included in that as well. You can access that on iPad, on your iPhone, on your laptop, through an app, or anywhere online. And that's another thing that I like about OneNote, is that you can also access it from the internet, or you can use it as an app. So I'll show you the app here. I like this as an app more so than as a login through the internet. I just got this laptop, so I really like toting it around with me and using the app. And you'll see it looks a lot like any other Microsoft program. It has your font stuff over here, and you can still do bulleted lists and numbered lists and other things like that in different font styles, which is great. But another feature that I really like about OneNote is that it has these cute little icons that you can put next to your lists if that's something that you like to do. But the main thing that I like about OneNote is that you can utilize this free space however you want to. I'm a huge list maker. I write and rewrite lists over and over, and I waste a lot of paper doing that. So I really like this because basically anywhere that you click and start typing is a new box. So it's like a sticky note that you can drag and bring anywhere. So that's nice. You can highlight in any color that you want here, which is great too. So there are some really nice tools. Some other things you can do if you go to the Insert tab is insert a table. So that's really great. You can insert a table within this list as well. I have an example of a table up here in my budget, my fake budget section. So also these tabs are called sections because your account is like your notebook, and then each tab is a section, and within each section you can create multiple pages. So this is just a table that I created with some fake numbers because I'm totally not saving this much money every month. Um, so just to give you an idea of how you could use the table and how that might be useful to you. Um, so some other things that you can do are insert pictures, attach files, which I did over here. You can also insert hyperlinks, which I have a link here to Trello. You can also insert a date stamp and a date and time stamp. So if I wanted to type notes from today, all I would have to do is press this date button or the time and date button, and that would come up automatically, so I don't even have to type that, which is nice. And something I like to do with organizing my lists is, what do I have to do today? And of course this probably wouldn't, all of this probably wouldn't be one day's list, but I just put it all here so you can see how some of these little icons are used. I like this cool little checklist thing. So what am I doing today? What do I have to do this week? And I'm also kind of a visual person, so I like to imagine, like, okay, well, this block is Monday, this block is Tuesday, etc. That's just helpful for me, but it may not be for you, and that's fine, which is great that you can use this space however you feel is best for you. And I have a what to do this month. One thing that I really want to stress with time management and organizing yourself is that you want to have longer term goals. You want to be able to think like, okay, well, I have a big paper due at the end of this month. How can I prepare in the next 3 or 4 weeks to get that done and have it be good, but also, fit into my schedule with everything else I have to do. And so I took you through some of this stuff. You can also change the color page, the color of the page, which I think is really nice. If you're into color coding things, then this is a really great tool for you. I think that it's fun and it might be easier to remember things if they're in different colors. And another really cool thing that I like is that you can password protect different sections. So if you wanted to keep some passwords for things, I don't know if that's a recommended thing to do for security reasons, but that's something that I do. So if you just have a few passwords that you really don't want to forget, you can password protect a section. Just remember the password that you used. So I think that's all the major aspects of the app. So I'll take you to the website so you can see what that looks like. So it's just OneNote.com, and you can sign in, and I'll sign in with a work or school account, and it already knows me. So that's my notebook, and you can see that my stuff comes up here, and it's not all colored. You have to like kind of click on it before the color shows up because it loads. So I would like to see all of my colors at once, but that's okay. So basically, it's pretty much the same. The layout is kind of different. This up here comes down when you click it, and it has a similar layout, really pretty much the same as the app, but just in your browser. I prefer to use the app, as I said, because I'm not really going to log on to this on a tech center computer or something like that. I would prefer to, use it for my own sort of, like, making lists kind of helps me feel better about the things that I have to do, so that's kind of what I use OneNote for. So I might not necessarily need to access this all the time, so I probably wouldn't log on unless there's something in here that I really need to access. But it is great to have the opportunity to be able to log on to this from anywhere, which is really great. And so I think that's all I have to say right now about OneNote. If there are any questions that you have, I'd be happy to answer them through email, but you could also probably Google the answer and that would be fine too. But I hope that you know some basics about OneNote and that it's something that you can make a decision about whether or not you like it or would like to try it. I think it's definitely worth a shot if you, like myself, are into making lists. So thanks for listening to this, and in the next video we will talk about some hands-on approaches and trying to figure out what works best in that capacity. Stay tuned.